Eldritch Blast! Eldritch Blast! Like trophy wives but edgelord versions, warlocks start their journey by one day being picked up by eldritch sugar daddies who turns their gullible asses into common magical hookers. Now despite that sentence, you might find that the pact with an elder god granting you some evil sounding magic rad as hell, but in reality warlocks are basically Magic World's accountants, and Baldur's Gate did perfect job displaying the utter boredom of Cthulhu's left testicle that is the warlock magic. Basically this is the natural life cycle of every edgelord you know. Ends up stuck in a dead-end office job sniffing printer toner for sustenance. If you ever asked an office worker to describe magic, this would be it. Suddenly, your pencil holder is holding 3 regulation pens and an eraser. Whoa! Oh gods, I already want to die. Well, fear not. Warlocks are like the unsuspecting magic tax evaders. You'll get all the benefits of state-sponsored healthcare. I mean, Americans not need apply until the IRS comes a-knockin'. FBI, open up! Bitch, where are my spell slots? Now, setting all that aside, warlocks are the easiest spellcasters to play in the whole game. For majority of your wretched life, you'll have 2 spell slots and bunch of cantrips. Go wild! Wait, what? Basically, you got 2 big spell farts to smoke the whole room, while the rest of the time you're gonna be finger gunning pew-pews like a special individual. Eldritch farts! Safe to say you're practically LARPing as a spellcaster and pretending not to suck with real weapons. To simply put, you're fake it till you make it personified and incarnate. Plus or minus a few drug problems and demonic sugar daddy acting as your pimp. Equipment-wise, well, you're a spellcaster, so go get fucked. Light armor to mildly protect your squishy ass, and caveman weaponry. Though thanks to your infernal paping, some warlocks can cheat the game, do a little bit of shaky twerking, and hack the matrix, giving you proficiency with that dildo bat you also want to swing around. Welcome to Hexblade Warlocks! However, the way Warlock works is rather interesting. Now, unlike all the other airborne crack cocaine slingers, yes, you have only 2 spell slots majority of your playtime. However, by using the nearby wall as a sleeping medicine, a quick knockout beauty rest will replenish those spell slots. So together with the fighter, you'll happily walk off screen behind the bush and violently scissor at every opportunity. But even after blasting your cool magic Cthulhu load all over the battlefield, running out of cool spells, you still have the best cantrip in the game. Eldritch. And this spell you'll not just use, but like a choir boy in a Catholic church, abuse to no end! Though the most bizarre part about Warlock is that your natural charms dictate how powerful your spells are. So strap on that mankini, shave those armpits and glitter up fuck nugget. If you ain't fab, you no bang! Okay, right off the gate, charisma, aside from constitution, is pretty much the only stat you should care about. Similarly to Bard, you can fuck through everything, but in a rough, nasty, tentacle kind of way. Yeah, welcome to hentai. Still, Warlock is rather special as it's one of the rarer classes who get to pick specialization right from the start. The Fiend. This is basically the crack slinger of Warlocks. Extra damage spells that are oh so fun to cast come from this subclass. The Great Old One. Like a geriatric on life support, you conveniently get a skill called Mortal Reminder. But seriously though, this is one to pick for the melee-based warlocks. You get some control and limiting spells to help with the combat on top. And Archfey. Though kind of shit, ended up actually working best for solo, as you get plenty of spells and options to avoid and evade, as well as control the playfield. So then, like an itchy taint tumor, the crack you're slinging is decided here and now. Do not fuck up a warlock, you just need to do 2 things. Step 1, Eldritch. And step 2, Hex is a trap. All hail Hellish Rebuke. Fight me! But seriously, Hex, like Hunter's Mark, is hot garbage that needs more crutches than a paraplegic to function. But does it work? Yes. Are there better options? Well, starting from level 3, yes. But as for subclasses, Tash's Laugh is incredibly good for neutralizing a single target, while Fairy Fire for Archfey should not be ignored either. Level 2, Evocation Time. Now this is pretty much where Warlock gains its biggest use. Many evocations offer more crack-slinging spells, however, for most you'll still need to use the spell slot. Now those are shit. Now instead, your number 1 pick should be Agonizing Blast to further increase the Eldritch Blast's damage. Afterwards, any evocation that does not cost you a spell slot is your top pick. Oh, and also here's where you get the second spell slot, and you better like it because that's all you're getting until level 11. Level 3, Pacts. Time to pick your subclass. More than anything, this choice will actually determine how you play your little magic crack whore you call a Warlock. Pact of the Chain is a Pokemon hunter basically, and pairs well with Archfey. Pact of the Blade allows you to wield any weapon and use Charisma instead of your Strength or Dex for attack rolls and damage. But Pact of Tome gives you a couple of cantrips, but gets good later. Oh, and also your spell slots are upgraded to level 2. You see, with Warlock you have to pay attention to spell upcasting. To basically put it plainly, not all spells gain benefits from higher level spell slots. Level 4, more known spells, but the same 2 spell slots, and of course the toe sniffing time. Now from the feat list you will pick Spell Sniper to further improve the Eldritch Blast. Seriously, this is the only pick you really need to take, except for maybe one more, but that's for later. Basically, everything else is a fuck up. Well, unless you took the Pact of the Blade and you need that great weapon master or moderate armor. Those are, I guess, acceptable too. Level 5. Here we get more goodies from the Sugar Daddy. Extra evocation, extra attack for all the pacts, and extra spells known. This is where the Pact of the Tome really gets going. Learning Haste is amazing, but Animate Dead and Call Lightning are also pretty good, especially when you don't need to waste the spell slot to cast them once a long rest. So pick a shovel, cause every day we're going grave robbing. Now, as for the spells, well, at this point picking anything but Hunger of Hadar is a massive fuck up that is only beaten by not picking Eldritch Blast. So thanks to Repelling Blast evocation, you will be pushing enemies back into the Hadar and control the board that way. Well, that is as long as you can actually hit anything. Level 6, a care package from Sugar Daddy. Level 7, another care package from Sugar Daddy. However, here you get access to Book of Ancient Secrets evocation, and not picking this is a fuck up. Level 8, another feat time. So, now that you have the spell Sniper, Warcaster is extremely important to maintain either the Hunger or Haste spells. Of course, you can respec and all that stuff beforehand, but still, point is you have to have both of them. And as for the melee build, well, pick whatever you didn't pick before. Level 9, another package from the Sugar Daddy. Level 10, another package from the Sugar Daddy and subclass passives. Finally, at 11, you get the third spell slot, as well as access to Mystic Arcanum, basically a badass spell that does not consume spell slots and can be cast once a day. And finally, at 12, you get another feat. You see, with Warlock, so much is dependent on your Charisma modifier, so picking ability improvements to get that sweet 20 is actually a good alternative to some other feats. Oh, and also you get one last evocation, and if you don't pick Life Drinker, well, then you're basically a disappointment to Daddy. Get your life together, damn it! And that's Warlock. It's rather bountiful, yet oddly incapable to do more than just a few things at a time. You have great variety for spell slinging, but lack the juice to do so for long. And I think there's an erectile dysfunction joke somewhere in there, but like the personality of the person who picks a Warlock, I ain't interested to go digging for it. But seriously though, like a common hooker, you'll be sleeping at every opportunity with anything and anyone just to get those spell slots back. Variety, you got, but versatility, you don't. And know the difference. And you know, keep on pretending that you're a real spellcaster. LARP on, my friend, LARP on.